Hi everyone, it's Mary Jo and welcome back to my channel. This is our reading for the Taurus solar return. Taurus is April 19th or 20th to May 19th or 20th, and this is for 2017 to 2018. And happy birthday, Taurus. Happy solar return. I'm doing it like I did last month for Aries, where I'm showing you the cards that represent Taurus. Okay? And this reading is for anyone who has a Taurus sun, moon, or ascendant, or if you have a lot of planets or asteroids or placements even in Taurus. But you know what? Even for fun, you can watch it because we all have Taurus somewhere in our chart. Okay? Now, in the tarot, we each have a card that is symbolic of our sign in the court cards, which is the Knights, the Page, the King, and the Queen. And for Taurus, the King of Pentacles represents Taurus, and it's the first decan and the second decan of Taurus. The third decan of Aries also goes into this, but it's the first two decans of Taurus. So the King of Pentacles we know is an earthly being, grounded, stable, has earthly pleasures in their life. Okay, very much like Taurus. I have is Taurus's credo. What are you going to give me? What am I going to get? You accumulate things. That's the Tauran energy. It's all about the third dimension. In the major arcana for Taurus, number 3 is the Empress. That is also your card because the Empress is Venus, and you see the symbol in astrology for Venus here. It's a feminine sign, and that rules Taurus as well as Libra. So this card goes for both. So for you also, the Empress is one of the major arcanas that resonate with Taurus. The other card that resonates with Taurus and is exclusive to Taurus is the Hierophant, another major arcana, number 5. They look different in different decks, but just know that this is the energy of Taurus. Now, I talked to you about the decans, the 3 10-day segments of each sign. So the decans meaning 10, like in Greek, deca is 10. So for the first 10 days, the 5 of Pentacles is your card. For the second 10 days, the 6 of Pentacles is your card. And for the third 10 days, the 7 of Pentacles is your card. So I'll get into that a little bit more. But we remember that Taurus is a feminine sign. It is an earth element. Okay, it's a fixed sign. So meaning that like the cardinal signs start things. So they start the season. Aries starts spring. When Taurus comes after it, it's in between the seasons. So it's fixed. It's not movable. It can't go to one or the other. Like Gemini would be a mutable sign because it ends spring and it welcomes in summer before Cancer, which is another cardinal sign that starts summer. So you're a fixed sign. So on the lower vibration, it can mean you might be a bit stubborn or you're not easy to change your mind. But your dominant keyword is I have, and like I said, your ruling planet is Venus. Okay? And your symbol is the bull. All right? Which a bull is strong, tough, resolute, stable. Ever try and move a bull? That again resonates with stubbornness or rigidity on the lower vibration. But otherwise it is very strong, determined, practical, but a little resistant to change, but also an affectionate, patient, and stable, quiet personality. Okay, now let's go back to the 10 days, the decans of Taurus. So for the first 10 days, which would be April 19th or 20th through the 30th, your keyword is acquisition, and your card is the 5 of Pentacles. Your constellation is triangulin, the triangle, a mystic symbol of truth and harmony, and your sub-ruler is still Venus, okay, even though that is your ruling planet. Now, they'll look different in different decks, but basically it is the same message and imagery, although with the newer decks, with the newer artists, they are changing imagery, so they are subject to different interpretations, but the core value still resonates with the original Rider-Waite deck. The 6 of Pentacles is for a second decade of May 1st through May 10th. Your keyword is evaluation. And your constellation is Eridanus. The River Po, a winding current that symbolizes justice. And your sub-ruler is Mercury. even though Venus is still your ruling planet. The third decan is May 11th through the 20th, and your keyword is determination. Your constellation is Perseus, the rescuer, the hero with winged feet and a sword who slew the Gorgon Medusa. Perseus symbolizes victory. Okay, and your planetary sub-ruler is Saturn, even though Venus, is still your ruling planet. So that's a little bit of background on Taurus and the Tarot, which these cards resonate with you are symbolic of Taurus. Now I'm going to try and shift this camera over, all right, and hopefully I don't mess things up. Ash isn't here right now. I took him to the vet to get neutered. Otherwise, he'd be all over the cards. All right, here we go. We shift. Like I tell you, we shift our energy. Let's shift this so hopefully we could get a good reading here for everybody. And I'm thankful to Spirit again for this reading. So here we go, Taurus. Happy birthday, Taurus. Happy solar return. And look, we start off with the Wheel of Fortune. Now, we know with the Wheel of Fortune, it's a new cycle starting in our life, which is your birth year, so that makes sense. The 10 is the new beginning. Okay. Rota. Okay, I believe that's Hebrew. You know, people say, oh, it says tarot. No, it's rota. You know, it's rota, like rotation, like the wheel, the cycle. And that is what this is with the Wheel of Fortune. It's saying a new cycle has begun. Yes, we know that, Mary Jo, it's our birth year. Okay. But what Spirit is saying, not only with this one vibration for this year where there's new beginnings and ending the last 9-10 year cycle of your life, we're starting something new, and it is your solar return. But it's definitely that things have been set in motion for you, and you have no control over them right now. Things that have been stuck. With the wheel, let's say it's like stuck in mud, you were going nowhere, or you just kept spinning and spinning and spinning, and you ever get stuck in the mud or in the snow and ice and you're not moving forward. That's maybe what you felt like. And for Taurus energy, although you can be very patient, you do like to have your way. And I have to tell you that it's coming now. Okay, that spinning and going nowhere was a period that the universe was rearranging people, places, and things just for you. And for some of you, they were saying that it's about you needing to do the work within yourself to grow. You're not going to get all these blessings all the time exactly when you want them, but they will come to you, especially when you have matured and grown and evolved, and you've done the work within, okay, that internal work. So things have been set in motion for you. Things are changing for you. This is kind of like something unexpected comes to you. Now, the way I have this laid out is going to be for every 2 months of the year. So we're going to go with April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, so until we get to the new year. But just realizing that with this cycle, now that we're starting this for you. Well, you know, this is Jupiter. There's expansion going on here. There's going to be some growth. So for some of you with expansion, you're going to be adding to your family, literally like adding to your family, having a new baby, or adopting, fostering. But it's unexpected good fortune for you. It's success out of nowhere. Just be grateful for it. For some of you, it's going to be changing your home or your business, something new, a new home. Because remember, with Taurus, it's about the third dimensional worldly pleasures. And with Jupiter ruling this card, it's expanding on that. So either an additional home, a condominium, changing your home, changing your job, new business. But it's in favor. So if you've got something on the table right now and you're hemming and hawing over it, you're like, I'm not really sure. They're saying that it's in favor for you to make this change for yourself. It is a period of abundance and good luck for you. It's payback for the good you've done. So enjoy it for now because it is a cycle, you know, as the wheel changes. You were stuck in the mud for a while. Now it's going to be coming out into the open air. There's clarity there for you. All right? Things are going to be clear for you for a while. So enjoy it. Like I said, cycles in life change all the time. But on a more personal level, since it's such a general reading and for the whole year, for many of you that have been feeling oppressed, maybe you were in bad relationships, you may have been in abusive relationships, they're saying, or abused even at work. Things weren't going well for you at school. Your artwork, you know, especially with Taurus being ruled by Venus. Venus is very much about beauty, art, music, your self-esteem, your self-love, okay? Because it rules the second house, Taurus. And that is your self-worth. This is the things that you have, that you want to accumulate. This is all the earthly, worldly pleasures, but just like it shows even with the Empress, that is the physical body. Okay, so for some of you, even if it's something with your health, All right, with Jupiter there, it's benefic. It's the great benefic. It's blessing you. And when this happens, sometimes you say, what did I do to deserve this? I'm going to ask you, dear ones, to change the way you're thinking. Only you know if you did the work for this or feel that you're deserving. But many of us still are looking at ourselves as non-deserving. How did I get this beautiful life? How did I get this beautiful home? You need to stop thinking that way. This is for some of you. Some of you that beat yourselves up and question if you're worth it. You are worth it. Spirit loves you. Okay, it's a time for you to love yourself. For some of you, then I guess this is going to be a year for that. That's going to expand on you too. Where your mind was in the mud, your heart was in the mud, you weren't thinking and loving yourself. There's going to be a period of change for you, and you'll have clarity. It could be even you tying into inner peace over something that's happened in the past, a loss that affected you, something that you truly loved, someone that you truly loved, that will be changing for you. If you've been oppressed and downtrodden, the Wheel of Fortune is saying that this cycle is changing for you and things will be going in your favor. And enjoy this time for now. Know that you do deserve this. If you're wondering about the work that you've done in the past to bring you to this, yeah, that is exactly what happened. Like you might have been wishing for this for a long time, they're saying, and wanting this. And you kept thinking of it and fantasizing about it and desiring it. But you went on with your life being grateful for what you already had. This card is the spoils of that. That's when I talk about doing the work, the inner work. It's about really concentrating on what you want without attaching to it too much, but enjoying your life right now for what it is. And just like putting the order out to the universe, you know, and letting it come. Like I tell you, you order something from a catalog, right? Victoria's Secret or something. You don't run to the mailbox every day and say, oh, is it here yet? Is it here yet? Is it here yet? Well, I hope not, but you know that it's coming. You know, because you bought it, you paid for it, it's coming. That's how it is with this. They're saying we want you to put your order out to the universe and know that it's coming. So anything that you had asked for in the past or wished for and desired, see, it's here now. And that's how the cycle goes, because we always want more. So be grateful for what they're giving you now. Don't question it. Enjoy it, love it, be grateful. Okay? And then for the next 2 months, we have the Queen of Cups energy. Very nice energy. Now, it doesn't matter male or female. Some of you are going to be meeting someone, and this is a very dreamy kind of romantic partner. She can be a bit emotional. She means well. She'll do anything for her children and family. She's intuitive. She's sensitive. This is usually a water sign, okay? It's usually our Cancer and our Scorpio and our Pisces energy. But she could be, or he could be the ascendant. Doesn't have to, or a moon even, or have lots of placement with water in their chart. So over these next 2 months there, you're going to be looking at, see how she's focused here? That's great for Taurans. They're very good, putting their emotions into what they desire. So you'll be looking for some change in things in your life. Some of you might be buying property near the water, maybe a condo, a timeshare, or a bungalow, or going on a beautiful cruise or vacation at that time. And you'll love it and enjoy it. It's going to be very therapeutic for you. It will be a very good healing for you. For others of you, they're saying you need to be by water. Maybe there's a way you could go to a spa, or maybe you can go to a sauna. Or you know how they have those beautiful springs in different parts of the world where you go, it's very therapeutic. They have those sulfur springs. Some of you need some healing. And in that time, because I'm seeing this purification here, there's a cleansing that needs to be going on in your body to detoxify your body. So if you can do that, and if not, get some sea salts. Like I tell you, take a nice sea salt bath for 45 minutes and not only let it detoxify the body, but you also want to reduce any inflammation. And imagine when you open the drain, as it goes down the drain, all your pain and woe is going with it. It's a visual, okay, type of healing for you. But like I said, others of you are meeting this person. This woman is very empathic, very intuitive. They could even be someone in the medical field. And if it's a man, because it doesn't have to be a woman. All right, this is the way things are now. It's male, female. The cards do not have to have a gender specific. Even if you're meeting a man, he might be in the medical field, or he's very artistic, very dreamy. Okay, and this woman too, very dreamy, very artistic, very creative, very loving, very caring. Now, if you say, okay, that's great, I didn't meet anybody, I'm married, fine. For those of you that are in a relationship or not looking for one, this is energy you'll be taking on. You're going to become very introspective. Maybe you're going to tap into that inner divination. Like I said, a lot of us are recalibrating, all right? Feeling pains in our bodies that are unexplainable, like idiopathic, it's called in medicine. There's no explanation for the pain. It's the stretching, the growing, the recalibrating that's going on. And you're really tapping into, but now you're honing into, like you see, you got a hold of it, and you're really getting this communication going with spirit, your higher self, God, source, energy, and manifesting into your life. A lot of emotions involved here for you, and we know that that's the gasoline on the fire of creation. When I tell you, think of something, speak of something, but when you put your heart and emotions into it, it's like, it's a combustive thing. It's pouring gasoline on the fire to make things happen for you. For those 2 months, it will be a deeply emotional time for you. I don't feel like for all of you, it's going to be something sad. For some of you, it will be something you're dealing with, maybe even depression, they're saying, or maybe some bipolar situation that you need your medications adjusted. But they're saying it's not really so much about the medication as it is about your surroundings and your energy. It's more important that you detoxify, change the way you're eating and drinking, get more sunlight, more fresh air. And I know this sounds like poo-poo to some of you, but believe me, it does affect the psyche. And you're cooped up all the time or around the same negative energy. And you're empathic, so you're drawing it in. You see what I'm saying? These people are bombarding you with negative energy for some of you. And being the empath and loving person that you are deep within and sensitive, you're absorbing it. So you need to put your shields up every morning. My shields are up and around me. My shields are up and around me. My shields are up and around me. No negativity can bother me. You repel it. Just keep thinking and saying that you're grounded to Gaia. And like I said, this is a general reading. But for others of you, if it's not going to be about your health, it's a time of creation for you. Artistic creation, creating your destiny, creating your future. Focusing on it, you're dedicated, you say, okay, I'm feeling good now, that's the best time for me to get into this. And listen to music while you're manifesting. It's a wonderful way to make things come quickly to you or faster to you. Now for the next 2 months, we have the Page of Swords. Some of you are going to be getting the news that you've been waiting for, and you see, and it's looking over in this direction here. So it's the news that's going to change, you feel like, your life. This is major to you. Like, I'm finally here. So, and the sword is up in this deck. Some of them are down. So we're definitely going to get this news. This is great news. There's clarification and there's information, that's knowledge here. So this page personifies all the intellect, okay, in the mental realm that comes with the swords. Quick-witted, intelligent, sharp, able to pick up information quickly, absorb and actually comprehend the information they're saying besides retaining it. You could take an information and then forget it, or you could take information, remember it, but don't understand it. This is getting it all together here. All right, this is a beautiful, youthful energy for you. Now, some of you, it will be about a child, a young air sign. Okay, so our Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Information about this child, pertaining to this. Maybe you've had some situation with the child and a cycle has changed. Well, this is going to be the news coming that you needed to heal this situation. Maybe you're trying to get them into a new school or a special school, or get assistance with a doctor for them. Whatever that is pertaining to this child under 18, this is the news you've been waiting for. You've been emotionally involved in this. It's been draining you, but it's going to be very calm. Everything's going to be settled. The mountains there, you've got definitely stability here. The information is strong. And you see how, like, the child is standing like on a mound of grass and sand. So we have the earth and the ethereal. So spirit is there to help keep this stable and grounded, but this will actually be news that you need to hear that's very fertile. So for some of you, they're saying fertility. You're looking to get pregnant. It's the news you're waiting for, to have a child or conceive a child. For others of you, it's information about the child that you've been waiting for to help them with healing, the information that you need. The air is clearing here. The clouds are going away. Whatever mystery there was, like I was saying, maybe something idiopathic was going on or not able to be diagnosed. Well, they're going to get to the root cause of that, and it'll be swift, taken care of. For others of us, this is a fresh, clean start. Okay, in these 2 months, it's going to be very airy, very easy breezy cover girl for you. Like you're going to feel like, wow, this is so good. I don't know where this is coming from, but it feels so good. And like I said, when that happens, just enjoy that. We do have these red boots in that chakra there, that first chakra there. So we're saying, okay, I'm grounded. The yellow, that's the solar plexus, so I'm feeling empowered here. And even, yeah, you see that again, easy breezy, very, very sure-footed. This is going to be a great period of confidence for you because you do have the clarity. You have the answers. Maybe some of you have been waiting for information about a settlement from a lawsuit or whatever, you know, because Venus does rule Libra, and Libra is justice, and it's also about balance, harmony, and legal situations. So for some of you, even the news you've been waiting for about a settlement, maybe at a car accident or something, and you've been waiting for the settlement, that is the news that you've been waiting for to hear. Okay, it's going to be clearing of the air for you. And if that doesn't make sense to you because you don't have children, like I said, this is a time of mental clarity for you. This is a time where if you've been lazy and not doing the work, this is about you saying, okay, I'm ready, I'm clear, I'm sharp. I'm ready to do this. Maybe you're watching everybody else succeed in things in their lives by not working hard, but because they say it and they want it. And you're saying, I'm on board with this and I know exactly what I want now. I know exactly how I'm going to get it because I'm going to focus on wanting it, desiring, being grateful for what I have now. And you're going to have that, like I said, stability and clarity. It's also a good student, good teacher. You know, you being a good teacher, good student, sharing the news, sharing this information with other people too. And another page, but this is your page of Pentacles. So this is you, okay. With the page of Pentacles, it can literally be the birth of a child. All right, especially here we said conception and birth. And like it says, this is for every 2 months. So we're going at March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. For some of you having children in October. Oh, this resonates. You know, my son-in-law is a Taurus and my daughter's expecting in October. She has twins. That's amazing. Oh my gosh, look at that. Some of this is really resonating. Okay. So for some of you, it's information about a child that you've been waiting for having a child, or you're having some problems with this child in the past, and we were talking about getting the information if it was idiopathic or they weren't able to diagnose it, or you couldn't get him to that school, whatever that was with the child, and you're getting the information. Well, here it's taking root. Remember we were talking about here, we had this grounding stability here and spirit helping. Well, here it is, it's all land. You see there's no more of the water here. Okay, but the mountains are bigger. So the emotions have gone away. You're not emotionally distressed. You know, here you got at least calm. Here emotions aren't tied in. The mountains have grown. So there's more grounding stability, very Tauran energy. And look how lush and green our field is, where see here it had some sand. But look, it's taken root here. Look, we got little flowers growing. So we know that this healing or this help, whatever it was with that child, is taking root. And, you know, you really got a hold on it. Where here you had to really think about things, get clarity, talk about it. Here you're grateful and thankful. Look at the results within your hand. Now, if it doesn't make sense to you for a child, and we were talking about you being clarity and whatnot, this is about your ideas and thoughts taking root. You had this childlike innocence, or you started something new, so you feel like a child, or you feel like, oh, I had to start all over again. Whatever it is, if it's the new job, the new house, the new car, the new relationship, the new I'm saying mental health treatment. You know, I keep talking about depression here, so for some of you this might make sense. Or for addictions or whatever. Whatever it is, since it's a general reading, here it is taking root for you. But you still have a very young vitality and young energy here. Here it's like you really feel like, I'm learning for the first time in my life. You know, in the past you might have been doing something that you just did in the drudgery of every day, but it wasn't what you were passionate about or enjoying. With this new cycle, and like I said, emotionally you tied into focusing on something and you got the clarity. So you have, look here, you've got water, air, and earth so far. All right, so those are 3 of the 4 elements. So it is about you grounding them. So at this period of time, you definitely feel things are starting to take root and grow. You're feeling very all that, because look at how grounded you are. Even your tights have gone from yellow to red. So that grounding stability is moving up your body. And you're green all over. Okay, the green is definitely saying fertility, strength, foundation. The orange, though, is creative. Okay, so that resonates with the second chakra there. And that is about fertility. That is about creation, life and death, that chakra, the second chakra. But it is about our creative senses. It is about our fears. It's all about that muddy stuff in that chakra, fears, worry, doubt, suspicion. That's all cleared away. See, because you were feeling that, but this is all cleared away now. And you have this new lease on life. You feel new again. You feel excited again. You feel focused again on what it is that you want. Taurans need to do that. They always need to focus on something. What am I going to get? What am I going to have? What are you going to give me? You know, this is what their cycle is in life. And then they get it and they want more stuff. That's just part of the Tauran energy. That's why their opposite is Scorpio. Scorpio is shared resources. What can I give you? What can I do for you? What can I create? There's always got to be equal opposites there. So that's a nice period. And like I said, for some of you, it's actually giving birth there. It looks like a male child for many of you too, though. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles, which is really nice because this is more of your energy with an earth sign. At this period now, you're going to feel like all of the ideas you had, because remember the queens are emotion. They are all emotion energy, but this queen is about earth. So this is grounded emotion. So you're taking all the ideas, like of the king. Okay, the king has the ideas. The queen takes all the ideas that the king had and breathes life into them. So you had this cycle of good fortune. Maybe it was the impetus of change you needed, where you really started to focus and say, my emotions need to be honed in, and I'm going to concentrate on what I want. But you get that clarity now and stability, and you're feeling somewhat empowered and grounded there. You see the results are starting to take root. But see, this is the young age. This is the page. Here we have the queen energy. So we know that with this energy, you have matured and evolved by this time of the year. You lovingly hold your pentacle. Here, childlike and innocent, you look up to it as that's all there is, right? And I want more. So he's looking to bring it to you. But look at the position and the stance of this queen. She coddles it on her lap. She loves it. She nurtures it. She's grateful for it. She protects it. In the child, it is a gimme, 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 gimme. But in the adult, it's like a mother looking at a child, or a father looking at a child, or something that you love. And like I said, this could be that beautiful car. That's your baby. Or your new boat. Or the new song you wrote, or poem. Whatever it is in your life. The new health regimen. The new class at school. Anything. Put it into a snapshot of your life. But at this point, you are grounded. You're solid, and that's very, very Tauran. We know that the green is definitely about you're very comfortable in your life with the material things. Spirit is all around you. And look how you're flourishing. Look at the life that's spewing around you. So sure, if you increased your family or had a child, there's growth there and stability, and you're going to nurture and love and be grateful. The new house, the new car, the new job, the new health regimen. You're feeling healthy and strong. There's the rabbit. There's fertility, but it's also you're changing in leaps and bounds. You know how a bunny rabbit hops and hops and hops, but it goes really fast? You're feeling like things are progressing for you, and you're growing exponentially, substantially. Solid ground. See her crown, her throne, everything solid, beautiful. There's some transformation going on here. We still have those mountains peeking out in the background, but look at how the garden has grown in. You know, we had the little sprouts here from nothing, and now it's an established family, an established career, an established school year, an established health regimen. You see, whatever it is, you took the ideas, you nurtured them, you breathed life into them. And this is very much about the mothering energy for all of us, even men. Loving, nurturing, protecting, caring for energy. Very beautiful. And then for the last 2 months, so we're already into the next year. Six of Cups. This would be our next year, March, April. Yeah, this is joy and resonating to your past. This is like you're really having fun memories. This year is going to be a really new life for you, a new start. And it's going to put you into a very nostalgic state of being. 6 is the number of Venus. It is balance and harmony, which Venus also again rules Libra. But Venus is your ruling planet. The cups are your emotions. Alrighty? And you see how like you have the children here? This could be even your childhood memories being realized or appreciated. You know, having your own children or grandchildren even. This could be grandchildren, great-grandchildren. They're saying anything. You're reflecting on your own life and you're looking back on this with joy. You want to share this. You want to share your story with the younger people. When I was a child, this. When your grandmother was little, she did that. You know, it's a beautiful experience. But it feels like you've been reunited with someone from the past. For some of you, if it doesn't make sense with children, someone from the past coming back, having very nostalgic feelings for. And, you know, it looks like it's either, well, no, I don't think it's a lily. That's a daffodil. And a daffodil actually in the jonquil, and you even see paperwhites and narcissus, are the flowers for March. So this is very resonant with that spring energy. But let me just see, with the Six of Cups, we have the Sun in Scorpio. So the Sun is your ego, your vitality, the male seed, and in Scorpio, it's transformation, change, life, death, and rebirth. Okay? So for many of you in those 2 months, you're going to feel a sense of your ego has been reborn. You feel like this year was the year that you needed. After what you went through, all that crap and all that shit, the last 10 years of your life, that it's over now. You feel like, I feel. See, I feel. These are the sensual pleasures, dear Taurans, that you cannot buy. No money in the world will buy this for you. And all the feelings you'll feel throughout the year, love, okay, is very important. It's the highest vibration on this earth. And you're feeling loved, loving, lovable, unconditionally. And you want to share that with others. And you are open to receiving it, because maybe some of you, they're saying, have been so closed off that you didn't feel worthy. You didn't love yourself enough. This is the year you're expanding on changing the way you're thinking and seeing the value in yourself. And I'm going to tell you, sometimes you work very hard at that and don't get the results you want, and just one person or pet, somebody shows you love and kindness and tells you how beautiful and valuable you are, and that could be the impetus you need to believe in it, to believe in yourself. So know I love you. Know you are beautiful. Know you are worth it. Spirit loves you. If you knew the host of angels that are there at your bedside every morning when you wake up, applauding and excited that you're finally awake, you would never feel alone, and you would never feel unloved, and you would always feel worthy. And you are. You are. So enjoy this beautiful year. Thank you, Spirit, for this beautiful reading for our Taurans, or anyone who has a Taurus energy that just loves to watch it and get your help, guidance, and peace. So thank you, everyone who's been watching and sharing. Thank you for your comments and for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please do so you'll know when my videos are up. I really do appreciate everyone who's subscribing and helping my channel to grow exponentially. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you to you all. And as always, I wish you the best.